Hey, Chisel, Sea Chicken, what's good?
Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are all doing well. It has been crazy week around here. As you guys saw by the title, we're blaming Charter for everything this week. Bear with me 1 minute. I'm trying to... I don't have the pre-puzzle that I thought I had available. But I hope you guys are all doing well, having yourselves a very good day. But yeah, like I said, it is basically one of those weeks where I had to spend money that I didn't need to spend, and I am blaming a certain telecommunication company for being loaded with idiots, plain and simple. You would think, and yes, this is a rant, you would think that your local telecommunication company would know when there's an outage in your area. Yes? No, I have idiots that work at Charter. I get up Monday morning and nothing internet works. Nothing internet works. So I go in there, reboot the modem, reboot the router, nothing's working. I'm like, crud. Internet service is down. and they didn't send out any notifications. So I call them up, and they have me go through the whole rigmarole, and I'm an IT person, so I know what I'm doing. And I tell them, yes, I already rebooted the router, rebooted the modem, I rebooted the router, I did a direct connect from the modem to the PC, and they're like, oh, well, it's got to be a problem with your router then. Because they can send a signal to my modem, but I'm not seeing anything. And they're like, oh, your router's busted. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm figuring the router's 6 or 7 years old at least. So I'm like, all right, I probably do need a new one. It's probably dying because it's been kind of flaky. So I run out, I go pick up a brand new router, bring it back to the house, $140. And I'm like, all right, that's not bad. I can live with $140. Or actually, Bubbles can live with spending $140. I hook it back up, hook the modem back up, hooked everything back up. Still not working. And I'm like, I call them again. And I'm like, I just bought this brand new router. Just bought it today at the suggestion of your tech support people because they're not showing an outage. Are you sure there's no outage in my area? Oh, no outages, no problems, no issues. And I'm like, great. All right, do the direct connect. And we go through all the rigmarole that I already know how to do and have already done once, or actually twice now. And they're like, oh, we're going to have a technician have to come out the next day. I'm like, you can't get them out there today? And they're like, no, they're on a service call. All right, you're Charter. You were one of the companies that was trying to buy Fox Entertainment. For those of you that did not know that, Charter was actually in the running to purchase the Fox movie division for whatever reason. Thank God they didn't now. And I'm like, all right, send somebody out tonight. And they're like, we'll call you back about an hour, let you know when we can get somebody out there. All right. They call me back an hour and say, oh, can't get anybody out there till tomorrow morning. All right, that's fine. I'll have them out here tomorrow morning. I can live with no internet for one night. I got television I can watch. I got ABBA Award. I got some videos already downloaded that I'm editing. I'm like, all right, I'm cool. I'm fine. My wife comes home. Hello, Miss Pooh. How you doing, my dear? My wife comes home. And she says, did you get this text message? I'm like, what text message? Internet service in your area has now been restored. 2 texts. Count them. 1, 2. That's not even hard math for a nerdy. 2 texts told me that internet service in my area was not down. I got 1 symbol for Charter right now. That's 2 symbols, but you guys know what I mean. So yeah, I basically just ended up spending $140 on a freaking router that I probably didn't need. And I'm blaming Charter for it. I'm almost tempted to yell at them because I was talking with Lethal. I'm almost tempted to call them back and say, your tech told me to buy this, and I didn't need it. Pay up. I was like this close. I was this close. So it's been a rough week. It gets even better for those of you that really, really care. Did you guys know I'm still waiting to hear back from...
Setup mode is off.
I might nerdy the...
While Echo Dot reconnect.
No, the new one I'm keeping. Then it gets even better today. As you guys know, I'm waiting to hear back from these contractors to see if I can get a job. I get 4 calls. Okay. Again, this is easy math. 1, 2, 3, 4 calls from the same recruiting office in New York. The exact same phone number. We have a possible position for you in a city that's about 3 hours away from me. I'm like, nope, I can't take it. Tell the first person, can't take it. I can't relocate 3 hours to put together another apartment or anything of that sort. No, so she's like, all right, that's fine. I understand. And I was like, if you have anything local, let me know. I get a call back from the same company, different headhunter, 20 minutes later. Not an hour later, not 2 hours later, 20 minutes later. He gets on the phone and it's, "Hoi, how you doing? We have contract position for you." And I'm like, slow down and say that again. And he's like, "We have a contract position that we may be able to get you." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Where is it?" It's in the same city that they just called me about. I tell him on the phone, your previous headhunter called me. I told him I can't take anything that's that far out of town. He's like, "Oh, okay, I understand." And I can't do the Indian accent because my voice is cracking really bad today for some reason. So I'm thinking that's the end of it. 1 hour later, exact same number, third recruiter, same bloody location. And it's like, did I not just talk to your coworker an hour ago? Maybe. Like I said, I really wish I could do the Indian accent. I had it working great in a party chat a couple of days ago. And I just can't get it to work tonight. And it's like, is this position in the same location? And it's like, yep. It should be sound, Mr. B. There should be sound, because I don't have the microphone hooked up. And I'm like, "Is it for this city?" He's like, "Yep." And I'm like, "All right, you had two call me earlier from your exact same company. I told him I couldn't take it." "Oh, thank you very much." I just hang up the phone. I swear I just hang up the phone. It rings again. It's actually a different number. It's the first person that called me today. And it's like, why would I ever want to work a contractor with you when you have 4 people call me for the same bloody position that I tell you I can't take? It's like, why would I trust you for anything? And they're like, "Oh, we're just headhunters," in their accented voice. And it's like, when you get serious, call me back. And it's kind of like, I got a feeling I'm not going to be hearing back from them, unfortunately. So like I said, I'm still looking, still trying to get anything local or semi-local. 3 hours is just a little bit too far to drive, though. That would be me almost saying I'm going to drive to Chicago to get a job. No. That's 6 hours on the road. Not going to happen. All right, so as you guys can tell, it's been a fun week for me so far. Speaking of fun, I am still in the process of getting the video clips taken care of for the ABBAs. It is a lot harder than you think. I wish Golden Threat was here because I want to hit him like once or twice, because his are really hard to squeeze my way through. I love his character. I love his activity. But damn, it is hard to get through that. It is hard because it's basically, I got to go 1 minute. If I see something I can use, or if I don't see anything, I got to go to the next minute, so on and so forth and so on. And it's kind of like, oh, I think by the time I am done with this, I'm either going to slap YouTube or slap myself for doing it this way. One of the two ways. Oh, there may be a little French lady. Like I said, I got a thing in with another contractor, but they have to actually get back to me. So yeah, that was my rant for today. It's A, charter, and B, Indian IT headhunters. Plain and simple. And I hate being I hate using the nationality, but I have to do it. Because again, all four of them had that strong Indian accent, and it was just all right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get things started. And as always, we start things off with what we always start things off with. Our 4-letter word of the evening. And bear with me as I go tell Nightbot to behave. And yes, maiden, if you are here tonight, the jelly beans functions is in. The jelly bean function. There we go. All right, Nightbot should be in a good mood, I hope. I'm in a better mood than what I'm actually making it out to be tonight. Like I said, I was just irate at Charter Monday for pretty much screwing me over. It just happened to be a really bad start to the week. And the worst part is basically when I'm here, time goes by so fast, so I'm not getting everything done I want to get done. Because, like I said, if you're sitting around the house and you're not doing anything, the day it really seems to go by a lot faster because I have the TV playing and I just lose track of what I'm watching. Or I should say I have Amazon playing and I lose track of what I'm watching. And by the time I look up, or I get up at 9:30, by the time I look up, it's 4 o'clock. It's like, where the hell did the day go? That's the one bad thing about my situation right now is I don't want it to go by faster because I need those severance weeks to stretch out a little. So yeah, like I said, it's not been a good week. It's not been a good week for the most part. Hello, Mr. Freddy's Ready. How are you doing, my friend? Speaking of tomorrow night, we will be doing Listwitz After Dark. Again, we basically we're adding an adult conversation theme during the evenings on Thursday nights. It was originally after Freddy's broadcast, but as he is on hiatus, it just basically starts sometime around 9:30 or 10 o'clock Central Time. And I need to check something. So the timer is currently stopped at the moment, so you guys can get your guesses in. Nightbot doesn't care. Okay, yep, we're good. We are good. So, with me getting my rant out of the way, how has everybody else been doing this week? Hope you guys have had a good start of the week. Keeping busy, doing all those things you need to do, or hopefully doing all those things you need to do. And if you have not been doing all those things you need to do, why not? That's the question. Do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, the voting will end for the ABBA nominations in 4 days. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or no, 5 days, I'm sorry, 15th. So Monday night, 11:59 p.m. Central Time will be the last you can get those votes in for the current nominations. Again, please remember, no write-in votes. If they're not on the list and you vote for somebody that's not on the list, I don't count it. I will tell you, there are a couple that are pretty much runaways right now, and there are a couple that are really, really close. I have at least one category where I have 4 nominees that are pretty much tied with a lot of votes. So there are some really close ones, and there are some real runaways. And like I think I've gotten 7. Yes, I did get yours, little French lady, and I have yours in. I also have shows in, even the ones he tried to vote twice on. Because basically I put your name down. I put like a little shortcut to your name that I will recognize. For instance, LFL is a little French lady. So I know she's already voted in this category, this category, this category, this category. Show tried to double vote on a couple of categories. He didn't do it on all of them, but I think there were 4 of them he tried to do. Yes, he was, Eric. I think he has 5 and Craig has the 6th. Because I know Golden Threat said he had 6 of them, and I had to go back and look. But he got 5. I know Craig got 1 for co-host. He is music, performance, costume, best thread or best series, and I can't remember what the 5th one is. I want to say he got 5. The only person I think that got more than Golden Threat in terms of being nominated was Nerdy and Critter. I think those were the only 2 that got more than Golden Threat got. And Nerdy's was basically a lot of the characters. So yeah, like I said, so the plan is Monday will be the end of the nominations. If I can get my video clips done this week up to this weekend, which I can't guarantee. Oh, I know who else I was going to yell at for that, and I'm going to yell at him in a second. I love him dearly, but I got to yell at him. It will be hopefully no later than the 29th. That's what I'm aiming for. Nope, it's not you, Lethal. It's actually Pooh and Fuzzy. It's actually Pooh and Fuzzy because I know Fuzzy had a ton of videos out there, and he just so happened to clean them out. So I don't know whether to yell at Fuzzy, Pooh, or YouTube for copyright. Oh, he had his surgery today. Oh, I did not know that. But I haven't gotten on to do anything. Or I haven't gotten on to watch many streamers for the past week. So I'm a little bit behind on the news. Because I also have personal issues going on around the house. My father-in-law is not doing well. But I know my father-in-law, he is as stubborn as I am. See, if Ty and Babe were here, I'd kind of rag on them too because all their videos that they leave up are their gameplay videos, and I can't use the gameplay videos because as you can tell, I was working on the best couple list, so I've got like 2 or 3 that I can't put any videos with. Which makes it like a little lopsided. It makes it a little lopsided. But yeah, so you guys give my father-in-law best wishes. It is not a good thing that we found out this week. And like I said, I know he's a fighter. He's like me. He's got the same bad sense of humor and the same goofy attitude towards most everything. The live and let live attitude. But yeah, so he's definitely one of those I'm worried about, or I've been worried about this week since I found out the news. So we are down to 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and we haven't even introduced the show. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have never been here, welcome to List Wits, the one, the only live interactive game show, live from PlayStation, live from YouTube on Wednesday nights. And where were you guys Saturday? That was my question. It was really slow on Twitch Saturday. So I'm thinking most everybody was either watching the NFL playoffs or the College Bowl series, so on and so forth. Oh no, poo! Like I said, you can't. No bowing out. There are always going to be pretenders. There are always going to be pure trollers. There are always people that are going to. That's why we did the ABBAs. Was to promote everybody that is a positive streamer. Like I said, we only really have one questionable one, and I hear it. Yes, Nerdy, you were here, sick as a dog. So you get a head pat and more chicken soup from me. Who cares about NHL or college football? Well, some people do, little French lady. I will admit that. I've always known that. You were there for a very short while, Lethal. A very short while, I think. I think by the time we got into the game, it was basically show little French lady in trance, and I think that was it. But yeah, don't let the people that do the drama crap run you off. Don't let the people that do the drama crap run you off. That's what they want. They do that, they win. It's one of those things, and I just happened to be watching one of Moneymaker's old archives, and it is truer than ever. Oh, Delve, getting it. I saw a few variations. I saw a few variations of Veil, and I really thought somebody was going to grab it like right afterwards. I saw Veil, Veil, V-A-I-L, and I'm like, all right, it's getting answered here in a quick second. I knew it was. So Delve getting the four-letter word. The four-letter word. Is that even a word? Bird? The word is the bird. The bird is the bird. The bird is a bird is a bird is a. I don't know what I'm saying. I think the headhunters guys have my head all screwed up today. And like I said, my voice is kind of cracking, so it's one of those where. Oh no, Eric, you want a tough one? Ask Little French Lady, ask Show, ask Sea Chicken, ask Lethal, because they were here for the one on and ask Mark. The one on Saturday had them. The one on Saturday had them beat bad. In fact, I will even be nice, just because I want to do it. So, Little French Lady Show, you guys should know this. Mark, if you're here, you know this. And like I said, I think Lethal was here. This is the one they got Saturday. And I would guarantee you, other than the people that were here Saturday, have yourself a good night, Miss Pooh Bear. Like I said, don't you dare stop streaming. Who am I going to come to when I need a relaxing, cozy den to hide in? Because the studio is not my relaxing, cozy den. It's my headache causing migraine one. You didn't. I don't think you got there, Red, till after. I don't think you got there till after this one. And I'm not going to run it for the full 15 minutes on this one. I'm not going to run it for the full 15 minutes on this because that will not be fair to those that were here on Saturday. But this had them all stumped. I think I actually let it run. I let the timer run out, and I think I let it go for like another 5 minutes, and it was still like nobody could pull this one off. Nobody could pull this one off because that's how hard it was. It's one of those few ones where I loved it, but it was they wanted to come out and like strangle the board. They wanted to strangle the board when I showed what it actually was. And it's not because there were a lot of possible words. I mean, I think there were a lot of possibles, but I will show you guys why this one was real evil here very, very shortly. While I am doing that, bear with me 1 minute. As I need some adult beverage, kind of. Nope, nobody actually got it, Sea Chicken. This one, nobody got. Because even Mark got hurt by that one right there. Because he even said it. He was like, he wasn't even thinking that way when I put it in there. So again, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is blame Charter for everything that goes wrong. Look at Delv. I don't think Delv was here Saturday. I don't think Delv was even here Saturday. But it was actually a luau. And it went the whole time limit. It went like the whole time limit in 5 minutes. So Delv getting a double word tonight. So yeah, like I said, they were ready to shoot me after this one. They really were. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, oop, I went wrong item. Yeah, umps is an actual legitimate word. Because I do use shortcuts on rare occasions. All right, Delv, with that, my dear, you get to choose one incorrect number from the vault. And bear with me 1 minute as I go pull up my sound effects machine. Everybody says it's rigged. Even the people that get them right say it's rigged at times. All right, Delv asking for one number off of row number 2. So coming off of row number 2 for you, Delv, is the 1. So the 1 is coming off the board. And with that, Delv, we need a 4-digit combination that you think will open the vault tonight. Hey, Jim, how we doing? Well, it's plain and simple. Watch, play, win. Those are pretty much our only 3 rules around here with certain games. All right, Delv going to go with 2, 7, 1, 5 is 2715. The combination no, it is not 2715, which means the vault is closed for a little bit longer. And like I said, I kind of had to pick this quote for tonight, just because of everything that I'm going through right now. Because it's going to feel really good when everything is working, when I actually have money again around the house, and when I'm actually back and earning some cash. I hate being the homebody type thing. No offense on that when I say that, Delve. It is one of those things that I just can't stand, sitting around the house and doing house things. I really can't. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is Wednesday night. And as always, Wednesday night is one thing and one thing only, unless people really get into it. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the first of the lists. And I still got to fix my Alexa, because, like I said, with the router change, that's the only thing left I have not.
To the internet.
It's the only thing I have not repaired yet.
In your Alexa app.
So, for tonight's first list puzzle, we are looking for pay phrases. Yeah, I'm always a positive person, little French lady, so I'm not worried about it. I just have to remind myself every so often. So for tonight, for board number 1, we are looking for words and phrases that contain the word pay. Pay phone, advance payment, and just, hello, Miss Betty Boop, how are we doing, my dear? And remember that everything around it has to be an entire word. So something as simple as pay up would qualify, but payment will not count because ment is not a word. M-E-N-T does not count as a word. And for the first list, if I miss you guys, I apologize. I try to keep track of everything, but it is never easy. Catch me outside. I like the pay the ferryman one. I really like that one a lot. So if I miss a couple on the first list, don't get mad at me. I'm trying to get into my own swing of things. Trying to get my mind going as fast as it's going as when I'm reading the comments, because you guys know reading those is really hard, especially when they fly by. When they fly by, I will miss them on occasion, and it's not like I want to miss them. It just happens. Pay tribute or pay tribute to, definitely in there. Pay off, no. Pay respect, nope. Pay taxes, not there. And like I said, that's one thing is, it's hard for me to do off the wall. You know as well as I do, nerdy. Price to pay, I like that one, but it is not there. Pay up front, pay attention, pay off, especially when you start getting onto a conversation track, and it's kind of like, and Nerdy, Dr. Jekyll, and Spaceman Steve are the big three of that, where it's basically you get into a track and somebody gets mad because you missed a comment, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, guys, I'm seeing 30 comments at one time. If Mr. NorCal, how are we doing, my friend? Dude, you better be there tomorrow night. That's all I'm gonna say. You better be there tomorrow night. Because, like I said, I went looking for you last Thursday for the after hours show, and I just honestly could not remember the G part of your username. It was It's like, what am I forgetting? I'm like, all right, NorCal something. And it's like there were like 40 or 50 of them. And I'm like, I know it's one of these. So yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, well, Jim, I'm hoping you're trying to guess the items that are on the list. I hope you're trying to guess the items that are on the list. See, Chicken, I'm going to give you that one. I didn't use hit, I used strike, but I got to be fair and say either of those would have actually worked. The rest of them I have not seen yet. Yeah, pay a hooker. Only in Vegas. Oh, and Nerdy, I don't know how many of your videos you go back and watch. Go back and watch Slick's Road Trip in its entirety. And because you know the one part I told you about where it's Ginger's talking about herself being expensive. I missed a great bit after that. I just happened to go back and I'm like, all right, well, let's go see if there's something after this I can clip and use. And the argument, so to speak, between Ginger and Slick, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to work on the videos, and I can't do it because I am laughing so bloody hard. It was tough, and here because you were broken, you didn't say a word for like 12 minutes, I think, in there. I want to say 10 to 12 minutes, and it was, you were broken. So, like I said, if you wanted a best of, that one, because I know you still got 5-1 coming up. If Slick's Road Trip is in there, it's got to be that fight. It really has to be. Crime doesn't pay. One of our pay phrases. Bow out, pay later. Now I got to figure out what to do with the house note in a couple of months, because that's what I maybe ended up doing. Pale nail service. No, I saw Pay the Piper by somebody. Crucial. There we go. I knew I'd just seen it. I don't think I had seen it earlier. I wasn't sure. So we are down to 3. And I know I have not seen any of these 3. I do know that I have not seen any of these 3 yet. So yeah, guys, like I said, well, there went one of the 3. Wicked getting the payload off the board. So again, guys, tomorrow night, about 9:30, 10 o'clock Central Time. I'm not 100% sure when. We do our, basically, it's our adult List Wits After Dark is what we call it. And the reason we start about 9:30 is because that way, hopefully, most of you guys with kids on the East Coast have put them to bed. And then what we do is basically we have about, we try to get about 5 or 6 people in the party chat. And I have a list of people that I kind of want as regulars and people I want as invitees pretty much every week. Whether or not it happens will be up to them, of course. For instance, if I can get Lethal in and Nerdy in and myself, that would be 3 slots definitely locked in. And then the other 5 slots in the party chat will be rotating. So it's like last week it was myself, Lethal, Dr. Jekyll, Ginger, and who else did we have in there for a little bit? I can't remember now. I can't remember who the 5th person was. And so this week, Like I said, I would love for, and again, it doesn't have to be a locked in. Yeah, I do, Max. I remember them real well. I would love. I'm going to try to, and like again, it's up to them. I'm going to try to get Nerdy and Lethal as like my regular roundtable attendees, and then this week I'm hoping, and I'm not going to guarantee it. We're going to try to get NorCal in there. Bros, if he is around, and I had a third one lined up, and I can't think of who it is now off the top of my head. But that's my plan. So, like I said, if you guys want to join in on the party side of it, because that's where most of the conversation will take place. Crucial, I love that one. I love that one. I wish that was actually in here. I wish that one was actually in here. But the idea is no kids, no under 18s for the After Dark show. And like I said, I have to make fun of Leo because Leo does show up. I know Leo and Aphasia are under the 18 level. But the party chat side will be limited to hopefully adults only. And that way we just make fun of whatever we want to make fun of. Get a little adultish in the conversation and have loosen up a little. Because as you guys know, for these shows, for the Wednesday and Saturday shows, we go out of our way to make sure we are one of your family-friendly shows. You will hear me use an occasional 4-letter word, once in a while an F-bomb. All right, cool, Lethal, and so on and so forth. But because in case you hadn't noticed, even some of the great streamers do have a lot more adult content. I go out of my way to try to stay in the PG-13 level. Now, like I said, I can't control what happens in the chat, obviously. But you will almost never see me go on a real verbal blue rant. You may see me go on a rant. Okay, why'd you change your name, Yoda? You're confusing me. As if I didn't have enough of a headache trying to figure things out. So yeah, so like I said, tomorrow night, I have my regulars. I'm going to try to get in, so that'll fill up half the table, and then the 4 that and Delv was there for Saturday or last Thursday. That's the one I was missing. I'm sorry, Delv. I was drawing a total blank for some reason. Yeah, she was kind of well behaved for the most part. I know I was trying to get her to loosen up a little bit, but she said she was too. What was it you said, Delv? You were too drunk, so you were being very careful with what you said, or something like that. It was something along those lines. It was Delvin Homebodies. They were the other two. Well, like I said, the After Dark one, Delv, there are no strings. There are no strings. Because a lot of people have asked me, why don't I cut loose during the show? And I'm like, it's still 8 o'clock Central Time. So if you're watching on the West Coast, it's still 6 o'clock. I got kids I know are watching. And that's the one thing, like I said, we've always gone for is family friendly. And I had about 4 or 5 people just basically ask me, when are you going to do the adult side? When are you going to like let everybody loose and go for it? And I thought about it, and I figured the best way to do it is basically the party chat roundtable, where everybody can pretty much goof off as much as they want, and then there are no consequences because you know what you're getting. Which does mean you will be insulted a lot. That's part of it is basically fun insults. Think I don't want to say CK Black. I want to say an adult Don Rickles sort of thing. Or not CK Black, CK Lewis. Or no, is it CK Black I'm thinking of? Yeah, CK Black, that's who I'm thinking of. So we are down to one pay phrase left, and you guys still got plenty of time on this one. Plenty of time. Now, just to let you know, because when the timer runs out on list number 1, we don't do any hints on list number 1. It's just basically we'll show whatever wasn't answered, because there are no prize items on the second list or on the first list. It will always fall on either the second or the third list. Thank you, Louis C.K. Why was I getting that wrong? I kept thinking CK Black for some reason. I'm like, I know that's not the name I'm trying to think of. I know that's not the name I'm trying to think of. I don't even know where I got CK Black from. Where would I have gotten that one from? That's a good question. So yeah, it's more of the Vegas night strip stuff. Late night Vegas night strip stuff you guys can have a little more fun with, particularly those in the party chat. Alright, so we are down to one pay item left. And again, I do not give out any hints on this. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is. Louis Black. I got them mixed up together. That's what it was. It's Louis C.K. and Louis Black. Don't ask me why. I told you my brain does not work. Is not functioning 100% tonight. It really isn't. And again, for those of you that did not see, and this is why you should always attend the Saturday shows. Going out. Oh, there it is. To Trance Cowboy from this Saturday. And he didn't have much competition. He did not have much competition. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Trance actually made off. Nope, I gotta turn the light on or you can't see the prizes. Trance made off with the AJ Styles figure. And the one extra set of crutches that came with it. So that is the prize that went out Saturday night. And again, guys, that's the one you guys should... You got to remember, all my big prizes go out on the Twitch stream. And if you guys want to see what you're missing, they are getting exported over to YouTube now that I've figured out what I was doing wrong for 3 months. Or actually 6 months. Somehow, because I went back and looked, somehow one of my first episodes I did on Twitch actually got uploaded to YouTube, and then either I just forgot about it or I screwed something up because it was like the next 5 months I just completely forgot to do the uploads. Or I should say the exports. Scammer party? Why would you... What's a scammer party? Why would you have a... Hello, this is Prince Aguimen Visa, and I have $3,755,242.27 for you in a Nigerian banking account. See, I wish I had the time to actually to play along with those 911 scammers or 411. Then they're 411 scammers, but I'm always worried I'm going to screw something up. Plus, for me to do it, I actually would have to get a PO box because I would not use my studio address. All right, so we are down to one pay phrase. And so far we have had pay as you go, pay lip service, pay the piper, hell to pay, strike or hit pay dirt, pay phone, pay tribute to, crime doesn't pay, and payload. You know what I want? I think I need a beer. I think all I have though is like Christmas ale. I think that's all I have right now. And I'm not a fan of the Christmas ale too much. It's kind of like, it's like a little too heavy for my liking. But I don't feel like running upstairs and getting the liquor glasses, which I really need to do tomorrow. In addition to clipping some more videos. Pick and pay. I know what that is. I know what that is. That's scary when I know what pick and pay is. Want to play? Gotta pay. That would be a slick road trip. Yes, Leo, I am still doing After Dark tomorrow. You still have to go to confessional though. All right, I think I need one of my beers. I think I need one of my beers. Oh, good. I think this is like my last Christmas ale. I have Christmas ale, my last Christmas ale, and then some hard cider. And the hard cider is not bad. The Christmas ale just takes me a while to get through. The Christmas ale does take me a while to get through because, like I said, Schlafly's, I love Schlafly's beer, but they make it a lot heavier than I normally like it. So we're doing Schlafly's Christmas Ale, my last one. I don't have any Stoli. Right now I just have a bunch of schnapps, Jaeger, vodka, and I think some bourbon. I think that's pretty much all I have. I've drank in Pero Mojito. You drank a donkey's mojito? Yeah, no, it's one of those though, Crucial, where I don't open it that often. That's why I don't keep it chilled. Because if I keep it chilled, I will go through it really fast. Whereas if I leave it out warm, it's like it takes me longer to get through. But if it's chilled, it's basically I'm drinking shot after shot of it on nights. Whereas if I keep it warmer, I can't do it. I can't do a lot of it. I can do like a few shots. But it's kind of like I know where my limit is. Whereas if it's chilled, I just honestly don't know. And I gotta hope, because I found a drink for Nuka-Cola. It's called a Nuka-Cola Quantum. And one of my bartenders at my bowling alley on Friday, he's trying to add like a nerdy type drink every weeknight or every Friday night for our league. And I think he did it just for me. because I will always go in with my nerd t-shirt of some sort. Like tonight is the Umbrella Corp. Charter puts Umbrella Corp to shame in terms of evilness. I will say that. So he created a sonic screwdriver last week. And yeah, it's basically, Eric, Nuka-Cola is in Fallout. And there are people that have made Nuka-Cola drinks, alcoholic versions. And Pieces in St. Louis has a Nuka-Cola drink, and I can't remember what's in it off the top of my head. So I went out looking, and there's actually a alcoholic beverage called Nuka-Cola Quantum. And it literally, under black light, glows blue. It's Curacao, vanilla vodka. No, I have never bowled a 300 alley. My closest is a 265. I have never seen a 300. The two closest I have seen is a 299 and a 297. And that's just in Arley. Now on my other, on the more professional, serious league, supposedly there's a couple of people that have bowled 300s, but I've never seen them. But yeah, I think the closest we've had is like a 299. And ironically, it's from one of my teammates, and we still lost because the rest of us were in the one. We got one lady, one older lady. She can break 100 to 117. And then we're the two middle of the road bowlers are in the 140s to 180s range. But when you're bowling like against four people that bowl 200 pluses, you're kind of screwed. How do they make it glow blue? Supposedly, it's a combination of the Curacao will naturally glow blue in dark light, but you have to mix it with the right thing. If you mix it with the right thing, it should glow as well. But I do know the Quantum is easy to find online. I've been trying to find just a standard Nuka-Cola alcoholic one online, and I haven't been able to find that yet. But yeah, it's Curacao, vanilla flavored vodka, tonic water, and there's like 5 ingredients to it. And I can't remember what the other 2 ingredients are off the top of my head. But it's supposedly the Curacao and the vodka will naturally glow under a black light. It might be the tonic water that does it, though. I'm not sure. Nope, Hey Dirt is already off Crucial right up here. So we are down to 1 pay phrase on our first list of the evening. And like I said, I got to get Alexa fixed. That's my one thing I do have to do. And it's one of those where it's probably I'm going to hand it off to Bubbles and say, fix this, because she set it up originally. And I don't remember the exact instructions to reset it to the new router. Because every time I try to follow their instructions, I lose the laptop's internet connection, and I get but I can't follow it up on the Alexa, because for whatever reason, you got to have both. Pay your waitress, and if you don't pay your waitresses, you're going to get very, very bad service from here on out, guaranteed. Pay it forward, not there. If you forget to pay your waitresses, you better be careful what you're eating next time you go to that restaurant. Plain and simple. All right, we are down to 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm probably going to pull up the, if I still have it there. Yeah, I still have it there. Cool. And I'll probably pull up the little brain teaser while I take care of some quick stuff downstairs. Oh, I almost forgot. Bubbles did pick you guys up another small prize. She actually picked you guys up some juggling beanbag balls. I kind of want to open them and try them because I used to be decent with 3. I could never do 4. I could do 3. But that is not yet in the prize pile. It's one of those I kind of need to put in there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, nobody got number 2 for tonight. So we had Pay As You Go, Pay Lip Service, Pay the Piper, Hell to Pay, Strike or Hit Pay Dirt, Pay Phone, Pay Tribute To, and there goes my voice again, Crime Doesn't Pay, Payload, and if you are a gambling man, number 2 is the Pay Window. It is the pay window by any racetrack where hopefully if you guys make good bets, you get more coming back than you got going in. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was our pay list. That was our pay list for the evening. All right, so with that, we're going to throw the little quick word puzzle back up here. And while I am doing that, give me 1 minute to get some stuff cleaned up down here or back here. But yeah, Crucial, to answer your question, I've had this on the shelf for like ages. I've had this on the shelf for ages. It's one of those where I have to have the desire to drink it, whether it's in shot or mixed drinks. It's always like, yeah, and then I'm like, yeah, I don't want it right now. All right, bear with me 1 minute, guys, as I get rid of some junk I needed to get rid of. And again, folks, do not forget the ABBA votes. The deadline is next Monday, the 15th, at 11:59 p.m. And you can see the post on either my account. We just Pavloved Crucial. Or you can see them on Nerdy's Instagram account. Again, if I miss your vote on Nerdy's one, it's not like I'm trying to avoid the votes. The primary will always be my Instagram account. You can see all the categories, all the nominations on my Instagram account. And that will be my primary source. But I will try to make sure I grab the ones that people that do vote on Nerdies. Or you can play it safe and you can just send me a direct message on Instagram or right here on the PlayStation Network, because that's what we're trying to celebrate. We're trying to celebrate the very good, the best of the streamers. Again, this is focused, limited to the Playroom. There are a lot of good, great streamers. Yeah, this is just a solved one, Crucial. This is just a solved one. And basically, and I've said this all along, the Playroom could have been one of the all-time greatest things Sony ever came up with, but people had to go out and ruin it. People showing their butt, letting pervs take over. I hate saying it that way, but they do. Intentionally causing drama between streamers. It's like, okay, so-and-so in Washington said something about me. Fine. They can say whatever they want. Freedom to speak out. Right now, I'm going to say when the PS5 comes out, the Playroom will not be there. But as long as you keep a PS4 up and running, it will be available that way. I don't think it's going to be part of the software on the PS5. I think Sony, they didn't realize what they were getting into when they made it. And if they get rid of it, I'm going to say it's a bad thing. I am going to say it's a bad thing. Because not everybody wants to stream games. I will be honest. I go into game streams and I'm bored out of my skull. It's kind of like why do I want to watch somebody playing something when I can go play it myself? There are a couple of exceptions, of course, like if somebody's doing something out of the ordinary when they play, or if you're in a tournament such as the Rocket League tournament, that I get, because then you're seeing friends compete with friends and having fun with one another. But and it's one reason, like for instance, I streamed Just Cause 3. Yeah, they can't get rid of it's already on the software alley, so they're not going to get rid of a feature they already have. It's sort of like they did, I'm trying to remember what it was on the PS3. There was a function on the PS3, what was the function? There was a function they took off of the PS3 for the PS4. But as long as you had a PS3, you could still use that functionality. I want to say it was before they did the external drive on the PS4. On a PS3, you could automatically do an external drive. It was not included when the PS4 first came out. There were people that jailbroke it to do it. But the PS3 had a natural ability to have an external drive just plugged in and used. And most people, and Sony always said it was mostly for the backup purposes, which was understandable. But when the PS4 came out, you didn't have that option to start with. Nope, there is no clue for the fourth. There is no clue for the fourth letter, Walrus. I was waiting to see who noticed. I was waiting to see who noticed there was no clue in there for the fourth letter. But somebody already got it. The correct answer was baseball. My first is in Gumball, but not inside Glamour. My second is both in the Saw and the Hammer. My third always starts, but never ends. My fifth and sixth are in brands, but not in trends. And with my identical seventh and eighth, this will get served to you on a plate. And it's pretty simple, baseball. No, I am not in software development, Delta. I am more, my line of work that I have been in for the last decades or two is operations. Now, it's not to say I don't know software development. but it's never been something that I really liked, other than what I could do personally. Yeah, supposedly you can do YouTube Live, but I've never tried it. I don't know if it works on the app on the PS4, though. I don't know if it works on the app on the PS4. I would assume it does, but I'm not 100% sure, because it's just never been anything that I've really needed to test. Although with the Playroom going away at the PS5, I got to figure that one out. So it's like, hopefully my PS4 just never breaks down. All right, so we are not going to save that. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for list number 2. And I got a feeling list number 2 is going to be fairly quick. This is one of those that I basically, I always seem to find when I pick my 3 list. Hey, Tina, how we doing, my dear? I always seem to pick one that just looks like it's going to get blown away. And I got a feeling, other than one answer on here, I think this list might get blown away in less than 7 to 8 minutes. So for this list, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for dental terms. No. I refuse to do a live stream on Instagram. I can't do it. I won't do it. It'll kill. Basically, the data just basically says no. Data use basically says not a chance in you know what. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for dental terms. That can fall in any category. I'm not going to give you any hints on that one. But these are all terms that will be used around the dentist chair. And like I said, I kind of expect this one to go by pretty quick. Yeah, about the only one I think maybe a problem is 3 and 8. Like I said, other than that, I could see the other 8 of them coming off in a heartbeat. That's all right, because it was funny, because one of Del's videos I pulled that I actually used, and I'm going to admit some of my video pulls are kind of weird where I placed them, is her talking about going to the dentist. See, there's one of them. That was one of the harder ones. That was one of those I had as a harder one. And it's like I literally clipped Del talking for like 30. I had clipped out 30 seconds of Del talking about her going to the dentist, or the fact that she didn't go to the dentist. And the funny thing was, and I'm gonna make fun of you a little, Del, is one of your early statements in there was, I haven't been to the dentist since until you met Homebodies. And then one of her ending statements was her last trip to the dentist was just before she met Homebody. So it's kind of like, yeah, okay, now I'm confused. So again, these are just basic dental terms. And like I said, I had 3 and 8 as the hard ones. and probably the only hard ones. But you guys got number 3 already. Try to make sure trying to see if I missed one. And well, because I'm sitting there laughing because I'm sitting there listening to it, and it's kind of like, wait a minute, that's not what I heard about 45 seconds ago. And it was just one of those moments, and it's what I clipped for one of your nominations. Just because it was so hard to get some people clipped down, so I'm just looking for like one quick story I could use. Like I said, there are some people that make it easy. There are some people that make finding a story and running with it a breeze. Nerdy makes his a breeze. Freddie made his a breeze. Dr. Jekyll makes his a breeze. And then there were ones that are like really, really hard. I've literally got to go through the entire video. Free Morts was one. And that was still hard, and I wasn't happy with it. Hey, Jelly, what's good? With what I picked for Free Morse, but it was one of the cleanest. Ruby was hard to do. I mean, Ruby's is really hard to do because when she's working on something, she's not actually talking to anybody. She's literally streaming almost always in silence. So it was kind of like, what can I cut out of one of Ruby's streams? And I think I literally watched all 6 of her craft streams to find one scene that I felt comfortable cutting and using for her non-art one. Golden Threads is hard because the man, he talks a lot, he does his breaks, but when he gets on a streak, and he doesn't, because normally with Golden Thread, when he changes the graphics in the background, you can kind of catch that as a break point and say, okay, work from here to here. But he had a couple of them where it was basically, it's him in the purple suit. And it's like, I am struggling to say, cut here or start here, end here for 20 seconds. It does get hard on a lot of people. Who else was an easy one? Moneymakers was reasonably easy for the most part. Because basically money will go on, and then at some point Bird or Ozzy would jump in and they would take over for a couple seconds. I'm like, okay, here's a cut point. Here's something I can work with. Who else was hard? LBM Chick was hard. Average was, well, because I only have Average in there one spot. So he wasn't that hard to get through. Vinny was actually hard to do. But yeah, my goal was, when I started this, was to pull at least one clip from a Live from PlayStation stream, whether it was on YouTube or Twitch, and work with it. And with 22 to 23 categories, and every category but 2 had at least 6 nominees, I was trying to avoid using the same clip twice. So, for instance, Ginger Geist is in there twice, so I had to go find 2 good Ginger Geist clips. I found one real easy, and then I'm struggling to find her second one, because for some reason I can't find her giggle for the Mises box. I couldn't find that one for some reason, and I don't know why I couldn't. Oh, of Delta getting Extraction. And I don't think I have seen the other one. Now, I may have missed number 10, but I am not seeing it at the moment. 10 is not that hard. I will say 10 is not that difficult. And again, think all fields of dentistry, not just what is used in a dentist's office. For instance, a cavity is not used in a dentist's office. So yeah, like I said, and I think I've only completed 7 of the categories. I think I've only completed pulling videos for 7 of the categories. And there are some people I can't pull category or videos for. I can't pull videos for Twisted. Because he doesn't keep his. I couldn't pull any for Fuzzy and Pooh. I couldn't pull any for Ty and Babe. Ron Mexico, I kind of cheated on one. And I basically took something from December of 2016 when I was looking for 2017, because none of his cooking stream, he hasn't had a cooking stream that I can find since 2016. Or if he does, yeah, I know. Like I said, that's what I was doing during that party chat, Nerdy. That's exactly what I was doing during that party chat. Hey, money. Yeah, there's still just rumors. There's still just rumors. Like I said, I'm going on the assumption that PS5 will not have the Playroom. But so far, it's still just rumors. Oh, you're talking about the YouTube thing. Yeah, that was not because of moderators. They screwed up the analytics, and they've never fixed it 100%. They have never fixed it 100%. That's why those view counts have been so wishy-washy. Unless you've seen something new that I haven't seen. But I haven't gone looking today since your show yesterday. But yeah, that was all rumors about if a YouTube moderator jumped in on your channel to watch, your view count went stir crazy. I know it had something to do with like IP duplication. I can't remember what though. Like I said, I don't have access to my old newsletters I would read. Wow, I am going to say I am surprised number 10 hasn't been named. I'm going to say I am surprised number 10 has not been named. 5 I could see being a little tough. But of course I had Extraction as being the hardest one. Yeah, like I said, because Money was talking about it yesterday on his show about how the viewer numbers are not matching up to what you actually know is going on the channel. All right, Leo, have yourself a good one. But it's because, and the reason I say it's not just YouTube is because I know Twitch has never worked 100% right. That's one reason I quit griping about Twitch and the numbers that would show up. It was just basically, I knew it wasn't going to do any good. At some point, this would show like 8 people, and you'd have 12 or 13 people on the channel actually talking. And it was one of those cases where, yeah, it's a lot of lurkers. And like I said, that's the thing with Twitch, is if they had set themselves, and this is why I realized the Twitch numbers were different. On Twitch, you can set yourself to invisible even if you're watching channels, so you don't actually count. I learned this off of Reddit back when I was actually reading it. And it was basically, you could have 40 or 50 invisible viewers, and it would not help, it would not budge that number on Twitch. Whereas YouTube, I don't think you can have invisible viewers. YouTube, I think, is just screwed around with their analytics so much that they have messed that up all in its entirety. They have messed that up in its entirety. And then, of course, there are days when I will only get 3 or 4 people on Twitch, and it's like, okay, I got 3 or 4 people. I'll come up with something for 3 or 4 people to play. So yeah, they've all got their problems when it comes to numbers. And I will even give you an example. This past Saturday, I don't think the number on the Playroom count ever went above 7. Oh yeah, Eric, if I've only got 3 or 4, it's one of my rules. If I've got 1 person on a channel, or I got 20 people on a channel, I'm going to give you the best damn show that I can give as long as my head is in it. Because that was what happened to me Saturday. It was like I started off really good, and we never got above 6 people on the channel. Never did. And well, yeah, I didn't think about robo viewers. I did not think about robo viewers. And by the time the pyramid game was over, I was not feeling well. I basically said I was getting nerdy sinus stuff long distance. There we go. I am surprised that one took as long as it did. I saw scraping. I saw what was the other one I saw? I saw scraping. I saw a couple of enamel, and so on and so. The least I have had on Freemy, 3. The least I have had on was 3. No, Del, I think yours was close, but I don't think it was tartar. I think yours was close, but I don't think it was tartar that I saw. I'm trying to think. Now, like I said, Saturday was a good example. Saturday, the channel said I had like 5 or 6 people on. But we only ever actually had 3 people that were actually talking on the game. So it was kind of like one of those where my numbers were higher than my active players. But yeah, I forgot about the robo viewers, because that is the other thing that YouTube tries to crack down on. Now, whether or not they do it correctly or not, that I don't know. All right, Jason, have yourself a good one, my friend. But yeah, like I said, my one rule is if I've got 1 player participating on a channel, or I got 60 players participating on a channel, I'm going to give you the best damn game show I can come up with. Because that 1 person turned out to watch me put together something. Now, if it's only 1 person, I gotta like scramble really fast to come up with something, because I've only got like 2 or 3 games that are designed for 1 to 2 people. Everything else is designed for like a minimum of 3, or open games. All right, so we are down to 1 dental term. Because again, if I got back to my thing, If I got one person that comes out to see me, okay, just one on any given, and I'll use Twitch since they're the lower numbers, one Twitch streamer, okay, if I can give them a great Twitch show, and I mean a fantastic Twitch show, they're going to tell somebody, oh, dude, I won. Let me go find something. Let me go find something really good real quick. I just picked one. It's like, dude, I won this. And I know you guys can't see it with the lighting right now. It's the Titan Cylon Raider show. And it's like, I won this great thing. And there was nobody there to compete with me for it. And they pass that on, and it's like, okay, well, if only one person was there this week, maybe if I get in there and play, I'm going to win something because I only have to compete with one person. Or 4 or 5 people. Yeah, Listy Who. Speaking of which, alright, I just finished season 10 of Doctor Who. I just finished season 10. I want to slap some writers. The girlfriend lesbian storyline did not bug me in the slightest. Did not bug me in the slightest. The master killing Missy did not bug me in the slightest. I am going to say I was irate for one scene and one scene only. When Missy steps out of the TARDIS and announces herself as Doctor Who, I was red. I was hot as hell. Whoever wrote that line needs to be shot. Plain and simple. I don't have as much of a problem with the Delta as I did at one point. My concern is as long as they don't romance her. As long as they don't do anything romantic through her. River Song and 3 Doctors I could get with and I can live with. Because that kind of made sense over the story. I'm worried about the writers for season 11. I am worried about the writers for season 11. But, like I said, I'll give it a chance and see what happens when it runs around. Like I said, I am just disappointed that Capaldi didn't play more than he did. That's probably like my one disappointment. I think he still had another season or 2 in him. Character-wise, but you know it's coming, so you just go with whatever's there. Yeah, see, I don't want him to do that with him. I really don't. I mean, you knew there was that undertone with Alex Kingston and everybody else, but it fit the timeline. So we'll see. Now, the worst part is, and this is to make fun of. This is why I'm worried about the new writers. I actually sat down and watched Class. No. I have no problem with it continuing, Allie. For instance, Torchwood was a great write-off series. The Sarah Jane Adventures was a great write-off series. K9 and Company was a good write-off series. I sat down and watched Class, and they put in big bold letters on the big screen. It's created by the from the minds of the creator of Doctor Who. I watched 6 episodes. I despise that show. Started good, and it just went to hell in a handbasket. And I mean, they even brought Capaldi in to tie it in, like at the first episode. But it was like, if the writers for this are the new writers for Doctor Who, the show is reaching its breaking point. As much as I hate to say it. As much as I hate to say it. Yes, I despised it. It was like episode 1 of Class, good, with the Shadowkin. Episode 2 with the dragon tattoo, good, not great, but good. Episode 3 stunk to high hell. Episode 4 stunk to high hell. And 5 and 6, they tried to like just throw in some solutions all at once. And it's like, no, it doesn't work. It does not work. So, like I said, I'm worried about the future of the show. I'm worried about the future of the show. Hey, Carlos, what's good? All right, Jinxie, have yourself a good one, my dear. Keep lethal behaved. So yeah, like I said, I'm worried, but that's me. See, Sea Chicken wants one of those shows where it's just like cowboys and guns. That's what Sea Chicken wants. Cowboys, Indians, guns, bows and arrows, and people shooting people. You know I'm kidding, Sea Chicken. I love you too, man. All right, so we are down to one dental term left. So again, we are relating is one term that is relating to dentistry. And like I said, if I'd had to pick 5, it would not have been 5. I had extraction as the last one, but just goes to show you, I don't always get them wrong or get them right. See, me, it's science fiction and action movies. Those are my 2. And if you combine the 2, even better. Pain. That's pain without the Novocaine. I would love to tell you I would love to tell you the story of one of my old teachers in high school, but I'm not going to make anybody cringe. Thrillers. I'm not that much of a horror guy. To me, it's got to be thrillers. It's science fiction, action, thrillers. Those are my big 3. Horror would probably fall in at number 4. Westerns at 5. No, classics at 4. Westerns at 5. Classics and chick flicks and romance movies down at the very, very bottom. And comedies. Oh, before I forget, I know he's not on at the moment, or he may be lurking. You don't know. Dr. Jekyll, I'm glad you got it. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you show it off when you come back. Plain and simple, it's between me and Dr. J. Yeah, they were meant to, but I think Fox kind of screwed the pooch. Because it was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be a Fox movie series, and they blew it. You like all but some side. That's it. Sea Chicken, hold out your wrist. So again, guys, do not forget tomorrow night on YouTube we will be streaming the after dark. I keep saying after hours, and I gotta quit doing that. We will be streaming the After Dark show, and basically what it is there will be a party chat involved. It will start about 9:30, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. That way we know all the kids on the East Coast are in bed or should be in bed. The kids on the West Coast should be working their way towards bed, hopefully. And what we will do is we'll involve party chat. There will be some regulars that we'll have in on party chat pretty much every week on Thursday night. And then we're going to have some rotating players in on the party chat afterwards. So it'll be like four regulars counting myself. Four regulars counting myself, and then 4 rotating, depending on who shows up and who's available. Like I said, tomorrow night, if he is feeling well and he's up at times, it would be Nerdy, Lethal, Jinxie, myself, and then my rotating 4 tomorrow will be NorCal and whomever else I send an invite to. My one rule is you have to be an adult for the party chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 that kind of slipped under the radar was actually base calcium. Your teeth are made of calcium, and your doctors always drink your milk. Oh, no party. All right, well, that's fine, Lethal. Like I said, if it works that way, it works that way. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So we had cavity, root canal, bridge, filling, calcium, plaque, enamel, extraction, flossing, and tartar. Those were our 10 dental words on the board. Oh, okay. See, over my head at the moment. Well, the Jeff Dunham thing with Peanut. Goes right over my head. All right. Give me 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have a second video ready. Give me 1 minute. We'll try that one and see what it does. Oh, no, that's definitely not what I wanted. That was definitely not the one I wanted. I don't... See, this is why I hate Share Factory. And I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
How to eat him once. He hates cameras, he hates being on camera, but here today? Because I'm armed and ready. Ron, bruh, I'm gonna need you to, right here, yeah.
Yeah, Bush, this is a quick commercial. Problem is, I don't know whatever happened to my music I just put on this. I don't know whatever happened to my music I put on this one. I kind of lost it. Because I think I was using New York, New York. But it's basically something I had been doing for a bunch of streamers. And once the ABBAs are done, now that I've got a lot of videos on file, I'm going to try to get some more made. Unless you already have one. For instance, Nerdy's got his intro for his show, so I've always used that for Nerdy. Dr. Jekyll's got his intro, so I always use that for Dr. Jekyll. I got mine for myself. But yeah, I've downloaded like 5 or 6 Golden Threat videos, so I got a bunch I can use for Golden Threat. I got to come up with a good song for Golden Threat though, because I want to put a good song to everybody's. Now that I got the videos downloaded, I'm going to, like I said, use all of those and put some more of those together. Wondershare is like a fantastic tool. It was totally worth the money I spent for it. And I am not a video guy. I am not that good with video tools, but Wondershare is like a godsend. It really is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is what you guys have all been waiting for. It is time for the prize list. Oh, Goldfinger would be good, and I actually have that on DVD or CD somewhere. I actually have that on CD somewhere. So yeah, because it's like I want to put everybody's to a song of some sort. For instance, Venom Girl and Noriv's and Spider Girl's easy. I just need the Spider-Man theme song. Although I think I want to use the old Spider-Man theme song from the cartoon, if I can ever get my hands on it. Bat Stash uses the Batman theme song. Wonder Woman uses, or Liquid Lola uses the Wonder Woman TV theme song. Nerdy New Yorker was supposed to be New York, New York. No. They're supposed to bring their toothbrush, Venom Girl. If you remember the show, everybody's supposed to bring their own toothbrush. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am making videos. I'm basically, for the ABBAs, I'm basically clipping 15 to 20 seconds out of, that's the one, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. That's the old cartoon version. For instance, and I'll use Eight-Legged Creatures, for instance. They have 3 or 4 nominations. So I was trying to find 3 or 4 different video clips to use for them. And I think I actually got 3 or 4 for them. So it's like every nomination for them is a slightly different video. I am not going to show them off because, again, that will be for the ABBA episode. So again, guys, get your votes in for the ABBA Awards. Nerdy has posted up a repost, or you can check my Instagram account. You can either direct message me on Instagram or live from PlayStation. You can respond to one of my ABBA Awards posts, or you can respond to one of Nerdy's ABBA Awards posts. Do not send Nerdy direct message in that regard, because it's got to be on his reposts. I got yours, Norval and Hippie. I think it's like right after. I think it's right after Hippie blast Norval for something about Adele. I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't remember right off the top of my head. So I only actually had to pull one video of yours. I think it's one of your mail call videos. But I saw it and it was like, I cracked up. For instance, LBM Chick, she's got 2 nominations, but I really only needed one video of hers because I found 2 different spots in hers that I could use. And again, I will give you an example of a hard one. Is Freemorse. Nikki nominated Freemorse, so I'm sitting there and I'm trying to go through as many of her videos as I can. And you guys remember how I said there were certain people that were hard to do cut spots for? Hers was hard. I mean, hers was really hard. I think it was when Aphasia sent you something, and one of the 2 of you said something about Adele was beautiful and you would dump the other for Adele, or something to that effect. But I found, because the LBM Chick, I found one perfect clip for her. It was like absolutely great in that regards. I'm not going to say what it was about, but it was basically, I got it all from one video of hers. I got her 2 clips from one video. But Freemorse was hard. Now the ones that are really hard are the people that like get copyrighted by YouTube, because I can either wait and YouTube will then push the video out anyway, or the video just is not there. Oh, wrong spelling array, nerdy. And I'm going to say, nerdy, if you don't get number 10, that's on you. If you don't get number 10, I'm going to say number 10 will be on you. Ray Bans. Rachel Ray is definitely in there, Sea Chicken. Well, you got to remember, everything I pulled, with the exception of one of Ron's videos, was from 2017. Everything I pulled, with the exception of one of Ron's videos, was 2017. The Stingray. No Stingray. Well, I'm gonna say, Lethal and Nerdy, you're on the right track, but I need something specific. You're on the right track, but I need something specific. So yeah, like I said, I've got about 6 Golden Threat videos, and his are hard enough to go through to try to find clip spots. The worst thing is, it's like I'll clip something from a video that I'll see something later, and because of the way the software works, I can't clip and save to 2 different. I can't clip and save. How do I say this? I have 2 different clips, but I have to like cut one, and then I got to go back and re-find it, and then I can never re-find the second one because I always forget to get the timestamp. Now, I'm going to say, of these, I'll say number 6 will be the hardest. I'll say 6 and 1 are the hardest. Leo, your package should be going out Saturday, just to let you know. Leo, Lethal, and Trance, I hope your packages will be going out Saturday. I still think I'm waiting for your address. Hello, Mr. Cozy. How are we doing? It is just for you, Coz. See, I don't have one like average and nerdy that just blows smoke and critter that blows smoke everywhere. Mine's a direct smoker. So I lost my train of thought. I hate it when I do that. I'm getting ready to say one thing and then I forget what it is right after I say hi to somebody. Just goes to go show you, I'm going a little Gray Cell-ish. Gray Cell dead. I might blame I'm blaming Charter. I was going to say I was going to blame the beer, but we're blaming Charter for everything tonight. Nope, not a death ray. Ray Boom Boom Mancini is not there. I will tell you, to help you, Venom Girl taking Mr. McDonald's out of there. Ray Kroc. I totally lost my train of thought now. All right, I will tell you. One actor, one singer, one sports star, and one sports one. Ah, damn it! Raven Reddington would have been a great one. Raven Reddington would have been a great off-the-wall one. I like that one. I like that one a lot. So we got one singer, one sports player, one actor, and... Oh, Cozy takes it! Nerdy, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's what I'm going to make fun of you. That's what I'm going to make fun of you for not getting the Ghostbusters. Ray Parker Jr. I would have swore Nerdy would have nailed the Ghostbusters one. All right, so we got one sports left, one actor, and Ray Parks is better. Excuses. And I will say one is a group. So we'll go with a group, an actor, and a sports player. So that's what we've got left for our famous Rays. And like I said, Nerdy and Lethal were close. Nerdy and Lethal were close earlier to what I was looking for. I was just looking for something more specific. Nope, no Ray J. You can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. Oh, Wee's taken my personal favorite on this list because he is from my alma mater. The only punter in the Hall of Fame, Ray Guy. All right, so we've got a group and we've got an actor. More specific, Walrus. So Lethal, Nerdy, and Walrus have been close to number one. I gotta give it to Justin. I needed the city because there are too many that are like, there are too many teams that are actually known as the Devil Rays. It had to be the Tampa Bay Rays. So Just, I gotta give that one to you, my friend. So we are down to one actor. You had the right idea, Eric, but I do know there's like some minor league teams called the Devil Rays as well. So I had to have the Tampa Bay Devil Rays or the Tampa Bay Rays. Now this is the one where I know two people are going to make fun of me. There are two people that are going to make fun of me when I give out this next. I don't even have to give out the hint. Wheezy taking Ray Winston. Damn, I screwed that one up. I misread it. I misread Wheezy's answer. But it was the same person we were thinking of. My favorite Martian. He is a comedic genius from 60s, 70s, and 80s television. It was supposed to be Ray Winston, but I had it written as Ray Walston. Don't ask me why I had it written down wrong. Just a typo on my mistake. So, our famous Ray list. The Tampa Bay Rays, Ray Charles, Ray Bradbury, Ray Kroc, Ray Stevens. Let me look, show. If you did, I will give it to you. Not on my chat, show. Not on my chat. Oh, YouTube's not responding. Hold on. Cover web page. Bear with me 1 minute. I'm gonna give show says he said it, so we're gonna check. Oh damn! Blu-ray would have been a good one to put in there. Blu-ray would have been a good. I liked Ray Redmond. I liked the Ray Reddington one, and that's the one I wish I had put in. All right, let's see.
Can you find it? Now you see it. That's how we play. Now.
Nope, not on my chat, show. Not coming up on my chat. But my browser may be acting up. No, Ray Robinson would have made it, but I already had like the 2 sports guys in. Yeah, it's not showing up on my chat show. But like I said, I'm on edge at the moment, so it's kind of screwy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that, let's find out. Wow, we got a bunch of people with different ones on this one. We got Show with 2, Weez with 2, and a bunch with 1. Yeah, it's definitely not showing up on my chat. Sorry, Show. So, with that, it is time for our small prize list, or our small prize, to find out who is going to be getting the small prize of tonight. And ironically, let's see, other than 1, 2, 3, so it's about half new and half old. Not counting Justin, who I'm still waiting for. I'm still waiting for Justin, so we're going to start with Wheezy. Wheezy gave us Ray Winston / Ray Walston. It's supposed to be Ray Winston. I don't know why I have it typed in wrong. So we're going to get rid of the typo. And it is not the prize-winning slot. Then we turn our attention to Mr. Sho Kosugi time. And just to make the Canadian happy, we're going to see if Canadian Ray Bork. Oh, now Sho is unhappy. Because now Sho does not have it up there. All right, so that leaves everybody with a 1 in 8 chance. There are no duplicates left. And since Lethal's list luck is not there, we're going to find out if Delve still got her list luck. Let's find out if it is Ray Charles for Delve. Oh, it is not Delve. Delve's list luck breaks tonight. Alright, so we got Justin left, Sea Chicken, Show, Venom Girl, Nerdy, Wheezy, and King Cozy. Let's see, who do I go with? Let's go with Ray Bradbury. And see if we got to send something to the Knucklehead. Does the Knucklehead get another prize? He does not. Alright, do I have, let's see. I know Sea Chicken's not. I know Nerdy's not. Do I have anybody else on the list that is on the Knucklehead side of the border? So it's just Venom Girl, Sea Chicken, Wheezy, or Cozy. Yeah, I know, you heard her, Word. Alright, Sea Chicken got one of my 2 trick questions. I didn't say Ray had to be the first name. Is Rachel Ray? Oh, it is not Rachel Ray. Let's go with Justin. I still need Justin's address. I still think I have that 1 item waiting to go out to Justin. So Justin, this is going to give you all the more reason to send me your address if the Tampa Bay Rays. Oh, it is not the Tampa Bay Rays. I still need your address though, Justin, just so you know. So we are down to Venom Girl, Nerdy, Wheezy, and Cozy. One of these does not sound like the others. We got Wheezy, Nerdy, Cozy, Venom Girl. All right. We are going to go with my alma mater guy, Ray Guy. Is the Southern Miss Punt Hall of Fame kicker our prize winner And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Wheezy claiming victory. And if we were doing a bonus game, Nerdy would have been the player for the extra game tonight. But it is Wednesday night. We do not do extra games. All right, Wheezy, congratulations, my friend. Yeah, I know you've been meaning to. I've actually been nice because I know you've been showing up on the channel. Normally, if you don't show up on the channel for like 2 weeks, it goes back in the prize pile. So I've been kind of lenient for you, just so you know. All right, so you got to bear with me as I go get the treasure chest open, Wheezy. And this will take a second to load, so just to warn you, you guys have to be a little patient with me. Yay, no more thick Christmas ale. I am definitely not a fan of that. I feel like Ron Mexico. It's like, well, this beer is like this. It's like, I kind of feel like Ron in that regard. Except Ron never really buys a bad beer that I know of. Or he never admits to buying a bad beer. Has Ron ever admitted to buying a bad beer? I'm trying to think. I don't think he ever has. I don't think he has ever done that. So either he's lying or he's just basically... Did you see? No, I did not see that he slept last stream. I stopped in for like 2 minutes and then I went to bed, Eric. I stopped in for like 2 minutes and then I was out. All right, bear with me, Wheezy. It takes a second for this to load up. All right, Wheezy. With that, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 149. And whatever is in that treasure chest, not counting a couple items I have marked as question marks, will be yours. And yes, I did take out the Gargoyles DVD, so it cannot come back up. All right, Wheezy going to go with treasure chest number 22. And for you, Wheezy, you are getting, you are getting one. These are actually from Nerdy. And it actually came from his Infinity Gauntlet set. I think they were from his Infinity Gauntlet set. You are getting, my friend, the Infinity Gauntlet hammer portion. This is actually came from Nerdy. So Nerdy, wherever you are, somebody actually got one of your hammers. I don't know. That sounds like a Thursday night thing. That actually sounds like a Thursday night thing. So that will be going to you. And the thing that amazes me about this thing is I love the fact he sculpted the hammer, the handle. They kind of dug in to make the handle actually look like his handle. So congratulations, my friend. That is now yours. And Wheeze, with that, I will need you to send me your mailing address. Yes, I do keep it on file, but that's just in case you get future winnings, and I don't have to go looking them up multiple times. But yeah, that was one of those that came from the big package that Nerdy had sent me for giveaways. S2 Wheeze 2. So there we go, Wheezy. That is there, ready to go out. And it's small enough I should be able to put it out with the Saturday stuff. Yeah, I know. I was like, that's Thursday night material, or almost Thursday night material. So let's see. I got Lethal. I got Leo's address. I got one for Show, one for Trench, one for Just, and then one for Wheezy. So it's only 6 packages, which isn't too bad. Because most of these I'm going to be able to do in smaller envelopes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. With that, we are going to wrap things up tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as much fun watching the show as I do putting it together and showing it off. Everybody has their hobbies. And when you have a hobby or something you love, in my case it's trivia games and game shows for me. Yeah, but I kind of ignored that message, Show. I kind of ignored that message intentionally. I kind of ignored that one intentionally. When you have something you love and you do something on stream that you loved, and again, if I ever showed it off, it's basically all my trivia games are like back behind my bar. I have dozens and dozens and dozens of them. And that's where a lot of my source material actually comes from. It's easy to put together a show about what you love. It does take some effort, obviously. You can't say Nerdy has to go out and he goes looking for stuff that he loves, and then he shows it off. Singing Gamer loves the karaoke, and he does it on air. Me is trivia and television game shows. Spaceman Steve, Dr. Jekyll, Ron Mexico, Bat Stash, Freddy's Ready when hopefully he will be back at some point. The Homebodies, Harley and Mr. J, Spider Girl, Norevs, and so on and so forth. I was gonna say send that to me in a message, Weez, because I don't want people knowing that from you. I was gonna say put that in a message and send it to me that way. It's a lot safer. Fuzzy and Poos, Ty and Babe, and again, guys, please do not forget. The ABBA Awards are waiting for your votes. Again, the posts are either on my account or Nerdy's account. or Black Tar Hero. Sometimes they're one and the same. Sometimes they are one and the same. Ow, my voice is cracking. It's easy to put these shows together and entertain you. Again, that's one of the reasons we did the Abbas. These are the guys that go out of their way to give you guys a show, to give you guys a positive experience. I consider some of them some of my best friends. And we only meet once in a blue moon. Some I have never met, and I still consider you guys some of my friends. Some I am going to meet at some point, hopefully, once we get back on the positive track of life stuff, and we don't have to blame Charter for everything anymore. So, we're going to wrap it up as we always do. You can exercise the body, and it's a great thing for you. But if you don't exercise the little gray cells, if you don't put these to work, then the rest of it is just an empty husk. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to wish you guys a good night. From myself and Noisy Bubbles. And again, when everything feels like an uphill struggle, just think of what the view is going to look like when you look at it from the top. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night. And we will see you guys tomorrow night for List Wits After Dark.
tune in to lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits.